Hello and good evening, everybody, and welcome to Fey Earth, a fun and I suppose very lore heavy indie TTRPG set in an alternate 19th century Earth where all the creatures from folklore and fairy tale are real, have always been real, and live alongside humanity. Our game is set in the year 1872 in an alternate France. Our heroes have been busy for the last couple of months doing various different jobs, kind of often acting as emissaries between humans in areas that they're in and the Fae in the surrounding areas. They've recently moved to Paris and have started doing a bit more regular work for an artificer there and are now on a job for them. But I'm not going to. Oh, one thing you might know, we are down a player tonight. Our beloved Christina, who plays the wonderful Mina, is unfortunately not well and cannot join us. And we wish her all the best and a speedy recovery. It's nothing too serious, thankfully. But without further ado, who would like to give us a recap of our last session?
I will do it. So this will generally becoming the theme. So last session, the party kind of, I don't know, it was a bit more chilled, not too much activity. Towards the end of the session, though, we did a lot of sneaking around. So it turned out that Madame Gaultier was being given the runaround by this other group of, I suppose, adventurers, and they just weren't refusing to meet her when she was available. And Gwen happened to be there when they were giving her the runaround again and said, listen, we could have a look into it if you'd like. So the party decided to get a bit schemy and try to devise a plan that would ensure that Madame Gauthier gets what she essentially what she's owed, and also is kept safe because they were expecting her to meet them in like this old abandoned warehouse dodgy place, but the party were like, we'll have none of that. So we're about to go in there, and yeah, promptly everything will descend into chaos because they have a magic user who's decided to use True Sight, and a few of us were were disguised or invisible. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's going to be interesting.
So,
And also, we had the lovely date
oh
Yes.
yes.
that
The very bougie date with the carriage ride and the
mm,
food that only was slightly less than that of the lovely lady in the forest in Cherville.
That is true as well. So yes, I will reveal the area now because you had just walked into the warehouse, and when you did, in fact, if people want to, I'll be controlling Mina for the night. But if people want to
mhm,
move their characters to just within the doorway, um, and now Gwyn, you are in your cat form, and Sylvia, you are in the form of a rat. Unusual looking, so you might not have gotten that far yet. People would be really just in the doorway right now because you had literally just entered the premises. Okay,
Sorry.
so
So I'm probably going to be sticking by Gwen
yeah,
because, both of us are in animal form.
mm-hmm. So
So I imagine I would be kind of just here-ish.
yeah, cool. So then, Gwen, where would you want to be?
Bum bum. Let's see.
You're
Yeah,
literally only just in the door now.
yeah. I'll be hanging out beside the little rat. So I'll pop myself over here
Cool.
in the
All right.
corner.
All right.
Right
She's
in
a
the
weird-looking little rat, but,
She is.
weird looking little rat. Yeah, but that's okay.
So let's turn off this. Right. So, as I said, I suppose I could maybe zoom in a little bit now. Hopefully, this doesn't ruin everything. Okay. I don't think that's actually ruined anything. So I don't know why there's an icon beside Farouz's token. I have no idea.
Oh, I added it because I was attempting to be invisible.
That's
So
right. You are Aminada and Farouz had both Amanati using her ring of invisibility, and Farouz using the invisibility spell. But this individual here is the one who cast a spell, and their eyes turned a silvery color.
Yeah.
So we can assume, obviously, he's seen us, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the others have.
No, but he's probably going to tell them straight.
For sure.
So, do any of you say anything as you enter?
Seeing seeing that this guy has cast True Sight, I'm not going to pretend that I'm invisible because obviously he can see me. So I'm just going to wave and blow a little kiss in his direction.
Okay.
So I'm trying to appear unfazed.
So flirting is the new tactic. Okay.
Listen, it's gotten us out of some messes in the past.
Yeah, I agree.
Flirting and pyromania coming your way.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the flirting doesn't work, then fire.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God, I'm undecided. Please wait for me to move.
Well,
oh God.
well, you're in animal form, so just for the two of you, both Gwyn and Sylvia, it's a minor action for you to shift back into your human form, and you cannot cast spells in your animal forms. Okay.
Yes.
So.
And Feiruz is having been spotted. Will just innocently wave.
All right.
Justine is just going to try and pretend that everything goes according to the plan, and she'll be like, "Hey, hello, hey, Madame Gaultier sent us." She has no idea what to do. She'll be like, "Hey."
Oh my God, can I just put her in my pocket? She's so cute.
I know, it's so precious. Like,
So-
we're just dragging her around.
I'm going to describe it in a bit more detail. So what you see right now is this gentleman here at the top. He's a bigger, stronger looking guy, and he's carrying a very ornate bronze spear. It's extremely fancy looking. It looks somewhat out of place because it's such an archaic weapon, and it is extremely ornate blade on it, okay? Then there's this guy over here. He's fairly relaxed, but you can clearly see he's got a pistol on his hip.
There's Gunslinger.
This is the guy who had the waistcoat with the runes on it, who's cast True Sight on himself. A smaller, kind of more slight-looking fella, and he's got a dagger in his hand that he's kind of like flicking through his fingers. And then this guy here looks. I mean, he's where is he? He's kind of slight build, slightly below average height, simple round glasses, and he's got this really long coat, and there's like bulging pockets in it, and he's got a small you can see he's got some small little linen bag wrapped or like hanging from a piece of tongue or something around his neck as well. So the guy here with the spear, when you start speaking, he says, "Well, we were expecting Madame Gaultier, not representatives."
And what's the difference? Excuse me.
The difference is she hired us, not you.
Well,
And she hired
we
us.
act on her behalf.
Okay.
So anything you would have said to Madame Gaultier, you can also say to us.
While
I'm
this
not
is
just gonna be
happening,
there like, yes.
Gwen in cat form is just going to start skirting around the edges while this conversation's happening to the back of them.
Give me a stealth roll, please. And you have a +7 to the stealth because you're in cat form, okay?
It would really help if I had dice. Yeah.
So you say that, and he says, so is it customary for a third of your party to be invisible when you come to do business for an employer?
Well, sometimes is the business for an employer isn't such a shady place. Excuse me for little precautions, but meeting in an old abandoned warehouse is not the most common thing.
Well, if you've worked for Madame Gaultier, you've probably been hired to do shady business for her as well. Just like us.
Well, yeah, exactly, and that's why we use precautions. Just like you.
Oh my God, you are on fire!
Oh my god, scathing.
This is so good.
So, Gwyn, you're moving. Sylvia, you see Gwyn moving. Do you want to follow with her, or what are you doing? Do you want to stay? Do you want to move closer to Justine, or what's the plan?
So that was a 27, by the way,
Yeah, cool.
for my roll. 17.
I'm gonna try and move. Yeah, so I'm gonna come in a little bit. I'm gonna kind of come in around here, ish. You know.
Okay.
So I'm coming in around here. I want to stay kind of near the rest of the party, and because I have been in Gwyn's company and know of her pyromaniacal ways, I am going to keep my distance. Because I don't want to have to keep making fucking resolve rolls.
Okay, right.
So
So, Gwyn, you've made your way up to the back. Is anybody else doing anything?
well, I would love to cast Tremor Sense, but I am not going to because I can't currently,
cannot.
and I feel like if I drop the spell, it might start shit. So I'm just not gonna. I'm just watching. I'm watching Gwyn because she is chaos incarnate, and there is no telling what she's gonna do, eh?
I think we can guess.
Amanada.
I would like.
Yes,
sorry.
there is.
I'd like to just try and understand these individuals a bit more. How are they reacting? How do they feel about not about us, basically? Just general insight of what they're
Sure, that would
presenting.
be an awareness roll. I don't think you have empathy or behavioralist or any other skills that could add to that. So it's just
I'm
straight
oh.
awareness.
Nope, straight up.
I was gonna recommend that I try my revealing insight feat.
Well, you can do the same. You can also give me an awareness roll.
Okay. Seeing
I'm not going to try.
after hearing Justine kind of just go it for the jugular, Amanada is going to be like, and just kind of like move, like not super slinkily or anything, just move right beside Justine.
So,
And
just in case there was any doubt, when you move, this guy here is tracking your movement.
oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
like I know he can
yeah,
see me.
yeah,
I blew him a kiss.
Yeah.
You know, I got my eyes on him. And with that, I'm going to try and essentially I'm going to do a vibe check to see what's happening here. Like, were they planning on essentially murking Madame Gaultier, or, you know, are they a bit offset by what's happening? Because that might be in our favor.
Okay, so both Farouz and Amanata give me awareness rolls.
Nice. Okay.
I rolled an 18.
So 19.
So
No, total.
Oh, wait,
I already included it.
Okay.
So
That's so really good.
I rolled a 21 and
Total?
yeah, I rolled it. Well, I can't see what I get for the revealing insight. Yeah, there was
You
a
don't
21
get
total.
anything.
Yeah.
With the feat, you have to. So you get a good feat read off them, but not a high enough roll to for your feat to activate.
Ooh, okay.
So what you both get off these guys is they are clearly on edge, like in a ready kind of prepared fashion, like as in like nearly like someone who's expecting a fight. You know, if you know what I mean. Like they're on edge. They're not relaxed. But that they it's like they don't appear to be massively shocked or surprised that Madame Gaultier is not here and you guys have turned up in her place, and they're very much ready and waiting to see what is about to happen.
Okay, and another question on that. So based on how they were when we first walked into the door, because he hadn't cast True Sight yet, would I be able to kind of get a feeling if their demeanor changed? So
Yeah,
would
like how did they
they
react?
react?
It was all kind of happened in the same moment. Okay, as you walked in the door, within the moment of you walking in the door, he cast a True Sight spell on himself, and then over the next couple of seconds, if you will, as you slowly moved in and Justine started talking, you could see, I'll say with that roll, what you did notice was the other members of the party tensing slightly more and looking around as if looking for something. Almost as if they were getting messages that invisible people had entered the warehouse.
Okay, telepathy, grand.
Got a bit of counter fees, but yeah.
And if you're high enough and you have training in the restricted caster feat, as our druid and witch know, you can be bitching to each other all day long and no one knows.
Exactly.
So, yes.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Now, Neva's had to just jump out for a second. Excuse me. She said she would be right back. So, while we wait for the pyromaniac to return, would anybody... We all know what she's going to do, okay?
Yeah. They're men.
I mean,
so she's
I
actually
Feroz doesn't.
Okay, yeah, Farouz doesn't. Everyone else knows exactly what's going to happen, okay? So just so we're all clear, the structure itself, it's stone slab floors, and it is brick walls with obviously a wood timber framed roof, and there are there's a number of chests, and Justine, you do so. There was 4 chests earlier. Okay, this chest here, this one that the guys are kind of standing around, was not here earlier when Anklegon was in the warehouse spying on everybody. The other 4 chests were there, crates, sorry, but that one wasn't. So there is now a 5th crate, and it's the one that the guys are all kind of standing around.
Interesting.
So, yes. So...
Wow. Sylvia is just watching. She's watching Gwen to see what happens. Because like once we shift, things are they're gonna be like, oh shit, there are more people. That may be the thing that sets them off. So she is watching Gwen.
Okay, Justine will just try to kind of distract them and talk them and just try to find out what's going on and maybe give indication of, I don't know, just try to talk the shit out of them.
Just even to find out like why they didn't want to meet Madame Gaultier.
So Justine is going to say, so gentlemen, what is going on here? Why this place? Why this time? You know, you could have just walked into Madame Gaultier's shop if you were seeking to meet her. She's a very open person. And the only reason why we're here is because she found it suspicious. And I can't blame her. And I'm sure if you were in her situation, you wouldn't have blamed her either. So let's try to solve it in a peaceful way.
Well, you say that, but I mean, considering where the items that we acquired came from, we question whether she would want us to be openly coming into her place of business to hand over the goods, if you will.
Did they go into a flame? I'm just like,
Like, okay, yeah, when we went into a Fey Mound, where did we meet her to give her the stuff?
We just went back to the shop.
So you went into an abandoned Fey Mound.
So we don't know where their job was.
There might have been an occupied Fey Mound.
Gwyn was told by them that they went in. They were hired to do a similar job to the one that you guys had done. That was what, as Josephine Gaultier said it, a similar job to the one that you had done. Was the phrase, was the wording that she used.
So for my sake, because I'm new at this, what exactly is a Fey Mound and what's the difference between occupied and unoccupied?
So a Fey Mound, just from like European folklore, was the idea that hills and mounds, especially mounds that you had megalithic monuments on, were associated with fairies and the Fae, and it was believed that they lived inside them. Like their homes were inside the mounds themselves, okay? Sometimes it was believed that these mounds are actually portals into the other world, or as it's called in this game, the Fey realm. But other times it was just that their home was magically inside the mound, okay? So the party had recently been hired to do a job exploring a mound that had been abandoned, as in it was a magical home inside of a hill, but the Fae who had lived there had left it. The Fae are a strange race in that there are certain Fae groups, tribes if you will, or clans that would move from one site to another at different times in the year throughout the annual calendar. Okay. So they might be there for a couple of months and then say the solstice they disappear, but then they come back. But then you do sometimes get cases of mounds where the Fae just leave, you know, and don't return. So the mound that the party had been hired to explore was one where it was believed that the Fae had been there and had left. Susie, have you frozen on us? No. Okay. You're just sitting there and hadn't moved with your eyes closed. I thought you'd frozen. So when we say a Fey mound, we mean a place usually like within nature. It's never in an urban area, in a town or city. Usually some sort of a hill, or it might be a collection of stones or something. And there's a doorway, magical doorway, and leads inside. And it's inside here that your fairies or maybe your goblins or whatever live inside. So they're a great place to find treasure and magical items, but if the people who live there are still there, they might not like you going in and taking their stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so what Yustine's going to say, she's going to say, well, those crates hardly give indication of where they're coming from. And you could as well drop them during the night if you're so cautious.
Perhaps, but look, we didn't. And the reality is, we weren't hired by you, we were hired by Gaultier. So, if she's not here, well, I guess we should be considering moving on.
So, Aminata is going to probably let out a sigh because it's like, what, like, why were you dodging her?
Well, we were hoping to negotiate new terms. It was a tough job.
Listen, we understand. We have also worked for Madame Gaultier. What are your terms? We could always take that information to her.
Yeah, how about we just not waste everybody's time and we'll head off, and when she wants to talk to us, she can come and talk to us. She's able to send us a message wherever she wants.
Whatever.
Is anybody doing anything?
Yes, I would like to change out of cat form.
Okay, so you change out of cat form, appearing behind them, okay? And as soon as you do, the chap here who had the pistol immediately draws his gun and shoots at you.
We are the message mofos. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, it seems that even with that exceptionally high stealth roll, he had spotted you. So, wrong spreadsheet. Where am I? So, yeah, that's 27 to hit.
That will definitely hit. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Now, Gwyn, you're armored to the teeth because you've got an amulet, and then you've got.
Don't forget, it's the lesser armor rating that you use to subtract because this is a firearm. Okay.
But I think it stacks because it's magic, doesn't it?
But
my armor is 5/5 either way. So
no, it's not. Okay. Remember, I told you that it was more than that. It's like 10-7 or something.
Oh, okay.
Because it's 3/5 for the bracelet, and then you have an amulet.
For the bracelet, and then you got your amulet of armor. So it's actually something like 10-7, I think, or I think it was 10. I think it was 10-8. So it's the 8 you deduct from this. Okay, so that would be 12 points of damage, and at this point we shall roll initiative.
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh.
we're gonna get hot in here.
God damn it.
I don't know. Something about this is not.
Mhm.
Something
Mhm.
about this is fishy as hell.
Everything
Yeah.
is fishy as hell, and not just the lads. Madame Gaultier is doing some fishy business as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh fucking hell! I rolled 20. I swear to God.
Nice.
Christine's going first.
We'll see.
So
I
Oh,
rolled.
18
Okay, that's
for
an
me.
8, 2, 10.
I got a 13. Don't worry, I've got you. The first thing I'm gonna do is cast Dark Skin on you.
And I got 21.
Alright, don't worry, I got
Okay,
you.
so hold on. So Aminati got a 21. Justine, was that a 20 total? Okay, Sylvia, what did you get?
13.
Okay. Oh, I'll roll
That's all
for
good.
I'll roll for Mina. I rolled a natural 18. So where's their character sheet? Oh, I don't have it here.
What do you reckon Madame Gaultier sent them into an occupied Fey land and they
Yeah,
murdered
I
a load of Fey?
I think it's something worse. I think it's something a lot worse because I don't see why those people would be worried about killing some Fae or something.
They want more money because they killed some people.
Ferouz,
I think.
what did you get?
18.
Okay. Sorry, I rolled like the same roll for a bunch of them, so I have to adjust for dexes and stuff. So sorry, one moment, please. 6.
There are 4 of them, correct?
Yes. Okay. No, there's 5.
No.
So, so the first to act is the gunslinger.
Of course.
Because gunslingers are fast. All right. So he is just going to attempt to do a quick shot, and this is on you, Gwen. So, that first one was a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll for all of his attacks. Minor action, quick attack. No, that was only a 13 to hit. That would be a miss, wouldn't it?
Can I just check because I'm not used to having armor? Does
Armor has
No, armor doesn't have.
Oh, your defense is
Has
only
no bearing.
12, so
Okay.
that's a hit. Second major action attack, an unnatural 20, and then second minor action quick attack is an 11. So 3 attacks hit and 1 misses. So
Dang.
the first attack, and remember you're subtracting 8 from all of these because you are very heavily armored. Terrible. Doesn't 7 points of damage. There's nothing to use. 11 points of damage and 8 points of damage. So only one of them actually manages to hurt you.
Not bad.
So next.
Don't worry, I have restored spark on you. So
True.
That will. Let me see.
That's good because it's going to get very fiery in here in a moment.
So next to
I think I'm low in the initiative order. Everyone
next
is
to act
one
is this
chance.
guy here, and he turns and he flings a dagger at you.
Oh my god.
Gwyn. You're the first to act in a way that could be considered threatening, sneaking around.
She just turned back into her form.
That's
but she was behind them.
Unnatural 20. But the thing is, your armor is so high. Unless I roll like max damage, it's not going to do anything. Oh, I did. Great. So that's 10 points of damage as this dagger comes flinging at you. Okay, and then it strikes you, and then it comes flying back into his hand, and he throws it again.
Ooh.
Question: my amulet from the sisters.
Oh, that would have absorbed
Activated.
one of the damage that
The
would have
first
hit
4, yeah.
from the gunslinger, but that's now used.
Yeah.
Second attack is another unnatural 20. This is 9 points of damage, so you take one little itsy bitsy scratch. Comes back, and he's going to attack a third time.
Oh my
You
god.
know I rolled a 24 on my stealth, right?
Is he a Terminator or something?
I don't know. Yeah, no. The thing was, as I said, that gunslinger, I rolled a nat 20 on his awareness, and he has a high awareness because he's a gunslinger. So he was the one who spotted you when you transformed. But then, but then once you transformed into your human form, your stealth is broken. You know. And the last throw of his dagger, I only rolled a 12. That is exactly what your defense is, so that does hit.
Yep. Makes it a beat.
And 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So, let me think. Now we have Mr. Truesight. I need to look. Oh, wrong one. How far away are ye from him? Oh, you're well within. Let me see if this will work for me. Yeah.
I'm also behind
8 meters.
yeah, sorry. No, never mind.
I thought the guy at the
so
front
like
was...
you'd popped up at a crate. It didn't seem to affect these two guys, especially the gunslinger. He was like, you think one of his shots actually he shot and it kind of ricocheted to hit you around the crate. This guy's clearly good at what he does. So this chap here, you see him working with his, arcane, like he's clearly casting a spell. And yes,
Could I dispel it before I even find out what it is?
you can. How much mana are you spending?
Okay, so it's the first time I use this one.
Sorry to interrupt you. When you do this, you will break your invisibility.
That's fine.
So,
because I don't like him doing things. Okay. So I have to spend a minimum of 2 mana per level.
yes. So
And
this is the fun of the mechanics of this spell. You basically have to guess how much mana you think he's going to spend on this spell.
Yeah. So I am going to assume that he is a bit cocky and is going to want to show off and might go a little high. I don't know what high is. I'm going to assume it's 3rd level because that's the highest I have.
That would be a minimum of 6.
6.
Yes, so I'm going to do that.
Okay, so he's going to cast a spell and you throw out a countering spell that hits him and his spell does dissipate and you see him he's pissed off by that. He curses at you.
I never thought of doing that.
As he curses at me, I just say,
So, seeing that, he is now... He's going to try and attempt a second spell. All right. And this one he's targeting at basically the entire group here. Okay.
I assume I can't dispel again.
You have 2 minor actions in a turn, and
Can I dispel?
A reaction. Yes, you could. So you could use both. Now, if you spend both minor actions, you can't move. Although they're within range of your spells, but just to be aware, moving is a minor action. So if you use both minor actions on reactions to counter their magic, you then can't move. Or you could move, but you'd have to use your major action to move instead. Okay? But you could certainly, if you want, you could try and dispel again, or Justine, you could.
I'll try to dispel again. I'll try to dispel for the first time.
Okay, so
and
how much mana are you spending?
I'm spending 6, but I need to count how much it will actually cost me.
Yeah, okay. I think for you it's 4, isn't it?
Reduced by 2. Damage of spell. Yeah, so for me it's going to be 2.
Okay, right. You go to cast it, and your magic hits his, but his magic, he was spending more mana than you, bursts through your spell. And Mina, Justine, Aminata, and Sylvia, in your rat form, you all get hit by this wave of magical. Oh, actually, no. Apologies.
Do we need to check?
He doesn't spot Mina, but he would have only spent it. He would have only spent enough mana for 3. Still more mana than you spent on your dispel magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't know that I'm there.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't spot you, so this
Oh, yeah.
is on Mina.
Oh, Sylvia, okay. You said he
Yeah.
didn't spot Mina.
It's
Sorry,
Mina.
This is Mina, Justine, and Aminata. This is on the 3 of you. So you feel this wave of, like, this shimmering wave of magical energy hits you and starts to wrap around your bodies, like constricting and tightening you. So you were under the effects of the kinetic fog spell. So basically, while under this spell, for the duration of the spell, your movement is reduced by 4. Okay. And you lose 1 minor action. Okay. You can, however, before we go any further, each of you can attempt Fortitude Might against the spell might of this caster to see if you can break through the spell.
Ooh.
I will roll for Mina.
Oh, well, Mina has might.
Oh yeah, Mina does have might.
I only rolled average there, though.
She has might for days.
No, unfortunately, I did not roll high enough there.
So
target
Fortitude.
plus might. If you don't have might.
You don't. I have arcane resistance. No.
No, this is might. So you would add your 1.
Okay, sorry, it hit something.
And Aminata, you would add your
2.
1.
Nope.
Oh no.
I have 2 fortitude.
Not according to the character sheet I'm looking at.
But that was the most recent ability.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. That's weird. It's not. On this I still have. Okay, well, it's still plus 2.
Yeah, so that was a 16.
Total?
16 total, and if that is not enough, I'm going to use my 1d8.
Yeah, you can use your inspiration die.
So that is a 21.
Okay, so you do manage to break through it. Okay. What that does is, however, all that does is half the duration of the spell. So for you, that will be 2 rounds you're under this effect. Okay, Justine, what did you roll?
15.
Okay, so
Total.
So you are under this effect for 5 rounds, and I only rolled a 13 for Mina. I rolled very average. So for 5 rounds, your movement is halved. You lose a minor action. Okay, so you had spent a minor action to attempt to counter that spell, and you've now lost your other minor action for this turn. You still have your major action, and Mina as well. Movement half, loses a minor action. Okay.
Can I have a question?
Yes.
With this spell, do they make fortitude rolls each round,
No,
or
it
is
was
it
when the
just?
spell is cast to see if you resist it, and then after that, you either succeed or fail, and if you succeed, the duration is halved because there is still this.
Okay, I've never seen the spell before, so
I know you haven't. It's great. I get to use cool spells that none of you guys have ever used. So next up is the short guy with the 40 coats chap. Sorry, that's an Irish reference for who's 80s and early 90s Irish childhood TV reference. But so,
Before any more attack further,
Mhm.
could I use another minor action, a reaction? I want to try and move one of them because I'm getting worried about the bunching. So I'd like to use lesser blink on someone.
I'll say that you could have used it on one of the 3 that was being targeted by the magic, because those kind of reactions are supposed to be a reaction to an effect. So
Okay.
I could say you would. I'm totally okay with you saying that you instinctively try to help them dodge the spell.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
So
Then, for fairness' sake,
which of the 3 would you be moving? Mina, Justine, or? Oh no, we've lost her.
So
she
I
will
think
be
for
back.
fairness' sake,
It will
since
right
I
itself.
do know
Hold
what
on,
they
we
rolled,
didn't lose.
I'm gonna roll a die.
We lost.
We lost
Eve.
We did.
So sorry.
She'll be back in a second.
Actually, Farouz, you can't see Aminata, so you could only choose between Mina and Justine.
sorry to interrupt you
Yes.
first.
Okay.
So
Yes.
I can't cast minor lesser blink.
No, because you've lost a minor action because of the effect of the spell.
Fair.
Yeah.
So
Then between Yastine and I think I'd end up choosing Yastine, just so, from what I understand, I believe Sylvia could potentially heal, so maybe it would be better if she's closer to the others. So yeah, I'll lesser blink Yastine. And hopefully not hurt her in the process.
So roll a d8 for me
That's
first
fun.
of all.
Okay, the D8, I rolled a 7.
Oh dear. 1, 2.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
You're fine.
Oh no, it's okay. Well, maybe. Just
Don't do that.
just give me a sec. I need to.
We don't know. We don't know what this is gonna be. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, the spell does not say random. Does not say appears where the caster can see. It's random. So the D8
Yeah.
is to determine the direction, its compass point directions. Now roll a D10 to see how far you move them.
Oh my god, are you gonna like yeet them into the sky or something? Oh.
It's on the horizontal plane. You don't need to worry about that.
Okay.
Okay.
We had to
so
fix that from campaign 1.
Yes, we did.
So that was a 3. I don't know if
Oh,
that's good or bad.
That's actually not too bad. So Justine was here, and 1, 2, 3 appears here.
Okay.
Okay.
It's something.
So
You're alive and not hurt.
So once again,
good.
apologies for the messed up overlay. Unfortunately, the tech gremlins are plaguing Neve, and she will be joining us again momentarily. She's just, where it is that she lives, she's just cursed by broadband. I'm not going to adjust the overlay because
There she is.
She's back, and people were moving around
So
again.
sorry. I have a sick dog, and so I've moved downstairs. Apologies.
It's okay, Neve. Okay.
How is the baby?
He's okay. I hope I think he's eating something, so I just need to keep an eye on him. He's eating something bad.
Well, we are back. So now it is Mr. Fortycoats. It's his turn. So, So, he didn't. Okay, so yes, Farouz, you are now visible. Your invisibility was broke. And Justine, he saw both of you casting spells. I'm just gonna roll evens or odds.
Oof.
Evens, Farouz. So this is what you see. You see him reach into one of his pockets and take out what looks almost like a hat pin, a large needle,
Fuck.
and he
Oh,
throws
no.
it at you.
He's a witch.
That's a 16 to hit, which I know does beat your defense.
Very
You've
much
used
so.
your minor action, so you can't blink to dodge. You used one minor
No, I
action
can't.
to dispel your assuming sorcerer, and then the
Hang on,
second to blink.
I did use alchemist's armor.
That's not going to. That's not going to help you with this. So.
No, okay.
But it gives extra hit points, doesn't it?
Yeah, but not for this. This is fun witchy magic.
Oh.
Because not all witches are women.
Oh no. Is it a paw?
It's Poppet's Melody, I think.
Yeah.
Such a fun spell.
Ugh.
So, the pin strikes into your non-dominant leg. Okay. So first, it strikes into your non-dominant leg. You suffer 1 point of damage. Okay. And then the needle flies back, and he's caught in his hand, and in his other hand, he's holding what looks to be a doll made of straw, which he drives into the leg of the doll, and you feel this excruciating pain as you take a critical injury to your non-dominant leg. Your movement is halved until you take a major action to bandage the wound or receive healing.
Sorry, did you say major or minor?
Major action to bandage the wound or receive
No, but
healing.
major critical injury or minor
No, I didn't
critical
say that. I
injury?
said it was a wound to your
Critical
non-dominant.
injury.
Your movement is now halved.
Okay.
As he casts this. This is magic you've not seen before. You've heard stories of certain folk magic practitioners who rumors say are powerful at casting the evil eye on people. It seems more like that kind of magic. Certainly not what you would have studied back home in the universities.
Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least, the big guy with the spear. Who's she gonna go for?
Please don't throw that.
1, 2. I think
I'm still last, so I still have to go.
I rolled really well on I was rolling like 19s and 20s and stuff on my initiative for this fight. So
well, as a druid, I don't necessarily want to be going first anyway. So like, I'm totally. Oh, Mina still has to go too.
She does, and this guy goes right up to Mina, and he is going to attack her with his spear.
It's some kind of magic spear that's like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh, and Mina has less movement.
Oh fuck! Well, you know she. Oh, can
So
she do
use
the
the
parry
minor action
thing?
to move.
She's got a
Okay,
parry thing.
that was like you had a meter or two left, but okay, he's going to attempt stunning blow.
Can Mina parry?
So
With Albert.
24 to hit.
Maybe not.
I'm rolling well tonight. I have to look up what would parry give her. Would be her. It would be a +5 to her defense, which is would not be enough.
No, I think her defense is about 17, isn't it?
Yeah, 17, 18, depending on circumstances. So it's
23 best case, and
when
he
she's
hit her.
being
He got
flanked, her
24.
defense actually goes up by 1 because she's trained in group fighting. So that was, as I said, that was a 24 to hit. Okay, and that was enough to activate the stunning blow feat as well. Okay, which, let me just pull that up. Your attack is well aimed, stunning your opponent until the end of their next turn. While stunned, the character cannot perform major or minor actions. Dexterity ability tests automatically fail. They cannot move, and their defense is reduced by 5.
Oh my god.
I love the feat mechanics in my game. They're so cool. So, that first, I'm just going to roll for his other 2 attacks. Oh, that was only a 13. But with her defense reduced by 5, her
that will
defense
hit.
is now at 12. So that hits.
Oh no!
And then a 19 also hits. So.
Oh god!
Oh, terrible roll. The first one, her bracelet of armor 5/3 fully absorbs. Second one, that was better. That was a 7. So that's 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay, and then the third one, 11 minus 5 is 6. Okay, it is now Mina's go, or it would be, but she is stunned. So,
Okay.
Aminata, it is your go, and Justine, you are on deck.
Oh god. Oh, I really don't want. I don't want to be doing this. Okay. I am going to shoot because he is very close to me.
Yeah, he is pretty. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he is quite close to you.
Yeah. So I'm going to shoot at him. Wait, before I do that, do I want to quick attack? I don't know if the quick attack will help me since my movement. Well, I suppose my movement. Yeah, do not. I'll quick attack. Oh God, that was a nat 20.
Okay, right, awesome. Just give me you. So it's max damage plus the damage die roll again. And this is on the. So this was on the fighter, yeah.
Yes, the fighter that's
Actually,
closest.
so you do get sneak attack because you are invisible to him. He can't see
Oh
you.
yeah, he can't see me. He only
Yeah.
knows that I'm there.
He knows roughly that there is an invisible person here, but he can't see you. So you get sneak attack, which means you get the assassin. Oh, this is going to be painful.
Yeah, so
Because
that's
that was a nat 20, you said, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that would be 22,
Oh,
and then I.
So that is 10 plus 10 plus 10.
Plus 10.
Wait, hold on, wait.
With my assassin, I get to do an additional 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, sorry, there's a typo on your character sheet. Okay. So that's 10 plus 10 plus 1d6 plus 1d8.
10, 10, 1d6.
And 1d8.
That's a 6 on the d6.
26.
And a 2 on the d8.
28 points of damage. That was pretty rough. Oh, scheiße. Okay, right. He did not like that. So that was minor action. Oh wait, did you actually? Oh wait, sorry. Apologies. I moved you, but you didn't need to move because you were shooting.
Yeah.
Apologies.
No, that's right.
So you shot with your. So that's your major action, and you do activate the feat with your quick attack because you rolled so high. So you get an additional attack now.
Awesome. So, I keep forgetting to add my bonus for actual attacking with my revolver. Anyway,
and you're still invisible, so this still counts as sneak attack because you're wearing a legendary ring of invisibility.
Yes. Okay, since he didn't like that one, let's go again. So that was, I rolled a 17. It'll be a plus 5.
Yeah, that's going to hit.
Yeah.
Like his defense is good compared to Yi, but it's not like 1920 kind of defense.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a 5,000-year-old evil elf.
So
does a 23 hit? No.
Oh my god, that was so brutal. Okay, so that is a 9.
In fairness, I'll counter that with, I only rolled a 9. So I only got a 25.
So what's your damage on that second attack, Amanada?
So that was a 9.
Oh, was that you still get your assassin as
well, yeah, sorry.
Because you're invisible. Normally you only get sneak attack once per turn, but because you're invisible, it's permanent sneak attack.
Perfect. Okay.
It's not like you're revealing yourself.
So that's a 19.
19 total.
Yes.
He's not liking that at all.
Well, then he shouldn't be stabbing someone who can't really move now. Should he?
We'll see what happens now. Justine, it's your turn. Feruz, you are on deck.
I still have a minor
action. You still have 2 minor actions, don't you? You haven't done anything.
Wait. I thought I lost a minor action because of the spell.
No, that spell... Oh, wait, yeah, you did. Sorry, you were under the effect as well. It was Sylvia that wasn't targeted. So you have 1 minor action and your movement is halved.
Because I did succeed that one.
So what that did is it halved the duration of the spell. So for you, it's only 2 rounds, but for the rest, it's 5.
Okay, grand.
Also, don't forget, crying is a free action.
Well, I don't want to cry. I really want to kick this person, to be honest, but I can't do any of that. So, and I don't need to reload at the moment.
No,
do you know what? Actually, I'm going to try and de-escalate using words.
Really? Okay.
Listen, I somehow managed to do that with werewolves. So.
Yeah, but they were nice werewolves. These guys are misogynistic assholes.
They're a bunch of scumbags.
I will try. No. I know. I can already feel the headache. I'm just going to try. And I'm just going to shout, stop. We aren't trying to attack you. They were just shifting so we could leave. You wanted us to leave. You wanted to end this. Let us give you a message to Madame Gaultier and we'll call it a bloody day.
Okay, give me a charm roll.
That is a. Can I use my wordsmith on that
Oh
one?
yeah,
Am I conversationalist?
yeah.
Okay, so that. Oh, can I use deception or persuasion?
Well, which are you doing? Are you lying or trying to persuade?
I'm going to try and persuade.
Sure.
So that is +3, 5, 9, 24.
You don't seem to have convinced them. These guys are real assholes.
What's 24?
We've also been hitting them, you know. So
Well, they started it. We're retaliating.
So
That's
yeah, these guys are real assholes, and yeah, I'll say with that role, you're kind of getting the impression the fact that you're women means they really do not feel you're worthy of negotiation.
now I want to stay and kick some ass.
Justine, it's your go for lose your
Hey.
own deck.
that was always the plan, right?
I
Justine,
suppose, yeah.
what you doing? You have a major action still. You are out of minor action, so you cannot physically move from where you've been teleported by Feruz, but you can still do stuff.
That's fine. I'm going to go for the Mr. True Sight,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Arcane Bolt on him.
I was going to say take his eyes out, but
So, at the cost of 4 mana per bolt, the caster can produce a number of additional bolts equal to the caster's magic. How does that work?
So basically, you have a magic of what's it, 4 or 5?
5.
5. So you can produce up to 5 bolts. That would cost you 20 mana minus your 2 mana subtraction for the specialized sphere.
just consider they might also dispel. But
Well, it depends on how much he spends.
20 mana, hardly. Okay, I'm really pissed off, so I'm going to do that. -4, so that's 16 mana for me.
16.
So I'm going to produce.
Okay.
So I'm going to produce 9 bolts in total. Is that right?
No, you would produce 4 bolts in total. It's 1 per 4 mana. Oh, sorry, you get 3 to begin with. So it would be an additional. What did you say you were casting it at? 16 mana. So
Why do I get 3 at the start if I have?
That's how the spell. Wait, sorry. Let me look it up again. Or not 3. Where the bloody hell is it?
4. It's equals to the intellect.
Equals your intellect. That's it is. So you get 4 to begin with, and then for every additional 4 mana, you get 1 more.
Okay.
So that's 4, and then you're spending 16. So that's another 3. So that's 7 you'd get.
No, I'm spending 20, but it's 16 for me.
Oh, apologies. Oh, well then it's 8.
Because the favorite
Base cost is
sphere
4, so
thing.
you're spending an extra 16 at a cost of 4 mana per bolt. So that's an extra 4 bolts. So that's 8 in total. Trust me.
I get minus. I get -4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Base
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just trust me, I'm a maths teacher. Okay?
Okay. I am not going to roll. I don't have 8 to start with, so I'm going to do it online if you're okay with
That's
this.
perfectly fine. Yes. So it's 8d6. Okay. Now he does actually attempt to dispel it, but he did not spend enough.
get him.
You don't
Get
have a magic
him.
receptacle. You absolutely fucking
Exactly.
ditched it.
You don't know.
You fuck.
Back in your box, you fucking dick now. Anyway, sorry. Got really Dublin there.
Well,
Sorry.
that's total of 31 plus 2 additional damage.
Oh yeah, that's very good.
Damn.
So 33. Oh, he did not like that at all.
Oh my
Oh, he can suck it.
Pummel him.
7
He
hells.
did not like that. Ooh. Okay, and the guys all freak out when they see that. So,
Yay!
Oh, what? I'm still. They don't even know I'm here. Wait till they see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feruz, it's your go. Gwyn, you're on deck.
Okay. So I'm understanding that the guy that cast True Sight, he's the leader because he's been talking.
No, the guy who was talking was the guy with the spear.
The guy with the spear has been
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah,
This
the
guy
one,
here.
the one who I just
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. So and Justine, you just attacked the guy that
This guy here.
yeah. All right. So just to be clear, because I don't want to kill anyone, but how badly does the guy with the spear look?
He's taken a bit of damage, but he looks to be really tough.
All right. Then I'm actually also going to cast Shadow Bolt.
Okay, cool. For how many mana?
And so it's a maximum of D4s equal to the caster's magic score, so that means I can increase it up to 4, right?
So if you at a cost of 8 mana, you would do 4 bolts.
Yeah. So the maximum I can increase it is 4. So at the cost of 8 minus 2. So I'll spend the
6.
The 6 plus
Yeah. So
the
that
mana
gives you your
cost.
4 bolts.
Yeah.
So you're casting at the equivalent of 8 mana, but minus the 2. So it actually costs you 6, but it's the equivalent of 8.
Okay.
Okay.
And that means because I initially have 4, and then I added 4 more.
No, you get 1. You can cast up to 4.
Okay.
So
All
it'll
right.
be 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Okay. Then okay, I think I misunderstood the spell. I think I want to cast something stronger.
Looking at your spell,
Yeah.
Arcane Bolt would be the other very powerful offensive spell you have. So at a cost of 4 mana, you produce 4 bolts. Straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a number of bolts equal to your intellect, and then you can increase that by an additional bolt per 4 mana you spend on top of that. But you're still doing 4 bolts for 4 mana versus and each of those bolts is 1d6 versus 4 bolts for
At 1d4.
6 mana at 1d4.
Yeah. So then I'm going to do I'll add 2 more bolts.
So that brings it up to a total cost of 12 mana.
Yes.
Okay. And that makes it 66.
Yes.
And you're casting this on was it the fighter or the sorcerer?
The guy with the spear that was doing all the talking.
Okay, so.
Okay. So I have 4d6 and then I'll re-roll after that.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, that's 24.
Ooh, he did not like that.
And after I do that, I'm going to.
Oh, Neve dropped again.
Yeah. So after I do that, I'm going to say, "Are you sure you're reluctant to do some talking now?"
Well, I'm going to fix this overlay very briefly. Where are we?
If Neve comes back on real quick, she'll.
She just messaged me. Musket is not well. She's having to walk him, bring him outside. So I'll adjust the overlay again if I need to. She's already told me what she's going to do. They're pretty pissed off now. They really do not want to talk. Basically,
they started it.
Yeah, but they're men. Yeah, like they're men.
For fear of sounding like I'm a part of Gwen's family, they can literally fucking die.
So,
Sylvia right now is just thinking, guys, it's like being at home. This is great.
So, Neve did message me to tell me what she wants to do. Can anybody guess?
Firebolt.
Yes, her words were Gwyn is going to fireball and avoid the party at all costs. So, which means that if she wants to make sure she doesn't hit, so this is the first time we've actually ever used this spell in game. So the caster creates a great ball of magical flame which hits a point within 15 meters of the caster. Anyone within a 5-meter radius of it suffers 5d8 plus magic points of penetrating fire damage. They can spend additional mana to do extra, and anyone within the area effect can attempt a dex save to half it. So
my question: the squares. How much distance does each square represent?
Each square is 1 meter. So
15.
15 meters is the range, but the AOE is a 5-meter radius from a point. So she's going to focus it. Well, she doesn't want to hit herself.
Yeah. So she'd aim it into the thickest of the men folk.
So here. Sorry, I just realized I'm pointing at a screen and absolutely nobody can see what I'm fucking pointing at.
Shit. Okay, so she's going to cast it over. So she's going to cast it over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that she hits them. She's not going to hit the guy with the spear. But if she tried to hit him, she would definitely risk maybe hitting Philius or Sylvia, maybe more. So...
Well, if she tried to hit the guy with the spear, Aminata is definitely within that range.
So that's the thing. She might also hit Mina, Aminata, or maybe Sylvia, or Farouz, or even Justine, maybe. So she's going over here. So these guys all get dex saves. I'm just going to roll a single one.
Oh, I hope you fail.
Oh, that was pretty awful. So... what is her spell might again? I'm just going to take this moment
to say, why the fuck did I create a character with pyrophobia?
So, that's a fail.
You said you were creating a simple character.
Fail.
That's your fault.
It's a simple character.
You said you were going to create a simple character. That's all you.
Pass on the rogue, but a fail on the others. Okay? So, 5d8. I don't want to use these dice because these are my hurting you all dice. I'm going to use some other dice.
No, you use the dice you roll high on me.
No, I can't. I have to separate out my dice. You know, there's the hurting my players dice, and then there's the other dice. That's how it works.
That is true.
Yeah.
I do have dice for characters, in fairness.
I have like a completely separate dice bag full of dice that I only use on the exceptionally once in a feckin' blood moon occasion when I get to be a player.
So these, like when I decided I was going to create a druid, I got these dice.
15.
And then after I created Sylvia, I got these
24.
ones.
28 points of damage.
Nice.
Okay, so...
A sorcerer dude must be seriously messed up at this point.
He is
he's squishy.
Very messed up. He got the rogue. It was half because he did just barely manage to dodge because of rogue skills. So that's 14 for him. Oh God, he is not looking good.
I don't want to kill anybody. We're going to be on the end of Hyman's noose.
Listen, they were willing to kill us, okay? It's kill or be killed.
So that's Gwyn's go.
Police don't care.
Sylvia, it is your turn.
Oh, man. How did Sylvia...
Past 9. We haven't taken a break. Oh,
yeah, well, listen, we're like... how Sylvia... Like, I will say, like, Sylvia was kind of prepared for Gwyn throwing fire, so, like...
Yeah, we'll deal with this later. So what are you doing now? Actually,
okay.
I'll tell you what, just give me a resolve roll, but the target number in this is low because this is combat, and these guys really pissed you off.
Okay, so I rolled a 14. If I could add willpower, that was a 19.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like 19.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna. So am I in range?
Minor action, shape change back into your human form.
Oh yeah. So the way I'm gonna do it though, Sylvia is just. So you know the way rats kind of do that thing where they look like they're kind of washing themselves. Sylvia's gonna kind of do this, and then she suddenly kind of stands up. Okay. Do you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like this, and it's very much a. I don't have a few reasons. This is so tedious. She's just gonna cast. Well, I'm just annoyed at this point. This is so fucking annoying.
Yeah, don't bother with bark skin. Let's kill someone.
Well, she's not.
I'm wondering. So actually, do you know what? I don't think any of them are in range of my spells unless I move. I'm gonna attack.
Like most of your spells have a range of 10, don't they?
There were 5.
They're all. The furthest from you is 7 meters away. Each square is 1 meter.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I
So
don't know what I
within
was
range
doing.
of your spells.
Do you know what? I'm gonna attack the guy attacking me next. I don't like that at all.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Stone Bullet for 6 mana, but for me it's for 4.
Yeah, so that's 3d4 plus 4, yeah?
So that's 50.
He does get to do a dex to try and dodge it.
He does.
I rolled
So
a 5.
that,
No. He's a 5.
He does
He's
not.
strong, but he's not agile.
okay. Good to know. So 3d4. And so that's 4, 7, 8, 12 points.
Okay. 12 points for himself. He is so not happy with that. So we are at the top of the initiative order.
How did they react when they saw me shift, actually?
They are in the thick of a fight, and these guys appear to be hardened and experienced fighters. So even though to other people to be a shock, it's like, oh great, another one. You know, these guys are seasoned fighters. So first of all, the gunslinger, he's just gonna, you know, he's not liking this. He is gonna, he's gonna shoot at. Yes, he is.
Which one's the gunslinger again? Sorry.
The gunslinger is this chap here. Sorry, hold on. This guy.
Oh, yes. Oh, it looks like a gun.
Yeah. So he is going to bam bam. No, that wouldn't be. He's going to do a trick shot, called shot on Gwyn's abdomen. Oh, that was not a great roll, but it should still hopefully be enough. Oh yeah, that was a 16 to hit.
Oh wait, her defense is quite good, isn't it? Oh no, it's her armor.
It's crazy. Her defense is.
Sorry.
Her defense is not. So she does get to do a fortitude or resolve, and obviously for a witch it would be resolve. Oh, sorry. Where did that die go? No. So he did a trick shot, call shot on the torso, successfully hit. They do a fortitude or resolve roll. If they fail, you inflict normal damage. They are stunned and unable to act on their next turn as the wind is knocked out of them. And he also rolls for damage, but honestly, with her crazy armor,
did it even?
He does 1 point of damage against her.
So is this like when you're wearing a bulletproof vest and you get shot, and obviously you're not injured by the bullet, but the concussive force makes you go.
Now he is going to do a second attack because he has 2 attacks per turn with his major action. 17 to hit. And 10
is this on Gwyn as well?
Damage. This is also on Gwyn. And he is going to.
How's Gwyn looking at this point?
4, 5, 6, 8. He's going to move right over here. She's taken a bit of I think at this age has lost about a third of her grip points. I think.
Okay, I think
because he opened up on her in the first. With an initial reaction shot, and then opened up on her in the first round, and I think I did over 20.
Gwyn's pretty tanky as well,
tough,
like me, isn't she? Yeah.
So she has 77 grit, and I think she's lost about 30 something now at this stage. So actually, maybe a little less than half. So,
okay.
The rogue.
Good to know.
Oh, damn it. I completely forgot about that. He also... Oh, wait, no, it's not sneak attack, so that wouldn't have
Oh,
counted, actually.
darn.
No. Well, no, actually, because he doesn't have... So, he shouts at the other guy, Charles, get out of the way.
Woo?
1, 2, 3, 4. As he's running, he does throw that dagger. See, he saw that it had feckle effect on Gwyn because of her armor. So instead, he... Oh, actually, yeah, he's comes up right beside you, Farouz, and is going to try and stab you.
Oh no.
With a
Lovely.
different dagger.
Oh no.
Okay.
So this is a 24 to hit.
Oh my god, it's probably envenomed as well.
Yeah.
And I don't
Do you
Yeah.
want to
think
do
I
anything to try
poisons.
to avoid it?
Try and defend yourself.
I think all I've got is Lesser Blink.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that because
Okay.
I have a feeling this
I
dagger has
generally like
poison on it.
living.
So roll a d8.
So, okay, a D8 and a D6, right?
No, it's a d8 and a d10.
D10, right?
The
D10.
d8 is our direction. So
Yeah.
it's a completely random spell.
Okay, so the D8 is a 2.
Okay, so that's 1. Okay, and then roll your d10.
A 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Farouz disappears out of the warehouse.
Okay, that's okay.
That's all right.
That works.
That's all right.
Yes.
That's okay. Get yourself safe. We'll be all right.
Yes, so Farouz is gone. He's like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, he comes in to stab and I'm...
I love it. I love it.
Our sorcerer.
I would like to add that as he is coming to stab, I just go, no.
Okay.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
Let me
Love
see. So our sorcerer is bum. Yeah, see, he's shit. He's going to attempt to cast a spell on himself. The sorcerer
Alright.
is.
Oh, he better not try and heal himself.
Is anybody doing anything?
Sorcerers can't.
Oh, well,
I don't
no.
think I-
Justine, you do have one minor action.
I'll save it.
Okay, Farouz is gone. Okay.
I cannot see.
Yeah,
So
you cannot see him. So he casts
I don't have any reactions.
Yeah, but there are no this is magic, So
I know.
so
I miss not having reactions.
okay. So he casts his spell on himself, and a shimmering kind of energy comes around him.
Great. It's like alchemist armor or something.
Basically. And he is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's the sorcerer. Okay, I put that.
Yeah, that's the sorcerer. And what else is he going to do? He's going to... Actually, yeah. That's a really good idea. He's going to cast a spell. Well, no.
He used his major action.
No, he didn't.
Oh, sorry. I thought alchemist armor was
He used a
minor action.
minor action. And then he used a second minor action to move.
Wait, is alchemist armor casting that in minor action?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
And he is now going to... Will he cast that spell?
Hopefully, with his homeboy in the way.
No, he's going to cast Arcane Bolt on Justine.
Well, I'm going to go and tell him fuck himself, and I'm going to use Greater Blink.
Okay, so he was going to spend. Okay, so you fire them, and but you cast Greater Blink. Where do you move to? You have control over your tokens, so you should be able to move them.
So how do I check how far where I want to move? Because it's like 10 meter.
Oh, so there's a tool on the left hand side. It looks like
Okay.
A ruler.
It looks like the crenellations of a castle. It used to look like a ruler. Now it looks like castle crenellations. It's just underneath the magnifying glass.
Yeah.
It still looks like a ruler.
Each square is 1 meter.
Yeah. I'm going to go next to Gwyn because that looks like the safest place at the moment.
Okay, cool. So you do right up to here. Okay, that was your minor action to do that. Okay. Oh, that's annoyed him. Okay. It's now the witch's go.
Oh no! Oh, I don't like this dude.
So, let me think. No.
Which one is the witch again?
The one who hasn't moved is still left up the top. So no, he's not going to do that. He is going to. He's going to cast. I tell you what he's going to do. This is him being kind of ballsy, maybe. Yeah. So let me just. I need to check my spell description. Yeah. So he does have to move up to you both. So he moves over here. Seeing that Gwyn had been stunned, was it a 5? Yeah, he moves over and he starts to breathe out a torrent of cold air on both Gwyn and Justine, as this, like, you wouldn't even be here. It's like basically a 5 meter cube around the two of you, filling with icy cold air. So I need you to give me fortitude, hardiness, or resolve, and you can use arcane resistance if you want on this. I'm rolling for wrong die. I roll for Gwyn. That was a terrible roll, so she failed. So Justine, what'd you get?
18 in total.
I think that was actually I think that could have been the target number.
Nice.
Yeah, that was.
Look at you being tough.
Okay, that was the
I have
target
high
number.
resolve. Well,
Now,
high-ish resolve.
You still take 10 points of 10 minus the 3. So you still take 7 points of damage from the cold, but you are not stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and he then is going to start to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's now the fighter's go. So he moves slightly, like so, and he drops the spear, pointing it at Mina, and a blast of lightning shoots out from it in a cone 15 meters long, 5 meters wide, hitting Mina, Aminata, and Sylvia. Can you all give me Dex, Acrobatics, or Quick Reflexes rolls?
Ah. Oh no. I got a 12.
That's a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Not great.
Can I use my cast grace as well?
Yeah, you can. I didn't.
Is this guy reasonably messed up?
Oh, he's looking pretty banged up. Oh, I need to roll for me now. Oh, she rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Okay, cool. So what did you get, Amanada?
I got a 23.
So you succeed. What did Sylvia get again?
Oh, I only got like a 12.
Okay, so you take 13 points of damage and are
Minus
the 3 and are paralyzed for a round. So until the end of your next turn. Amanada and Mina only take 6 points, and you are not stunned.
So does that mean I can't cast spells? Sorry.
No, you are frozen for a turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. Now, and seeing your man move slightly, the rogue who had been holding his action chucks a metal cylindrical object that you see a light burning from in this general direction as he throws a grenade at you all.
Sorry, Neil, what direction?
This general direction.
Oh no.
As he throws a grenade.
Okay.
So, can everybody please give me dexterity rolls? And actually, Mina.
There's a Mina stunned at the moment.
She was stunned, so she actually would have failed that roll, so she would have taken more damage, yeah. Automatically failed until the end of her next turn, so she actually took more damage from that. So that would have been the full 13. Okay, so... Oh, I get to roll damage. Where's the feckin' grenade?
Wait, what kind of grenades? Like, is it a
late 19th century grenade? I looked it up. They've actually been around since for hundreds of years.
I didn't know.
Oh, Napoleon's Grand Armée had like an elite special unit of grenadiers who were like really good at they were very important.
It's like in campaign 1 and the minefields.
26.
What minefield?
29.
Do you remember the minefields?
Amanada, what did you get in your dex roll?
So that's quick reflexes versus acrobatics.
You can add your cat's grace to that as well.
Okay, so that is 18, 21, 25.
So that's halved, okay? So you take 14 points of damage. Mina gets hit by the full blast. Sylvia, what did you roll?
Oh, I only got a 10.
So you take 29 points of damage.
What type of damage?
Explodey damage. So this would be the lower armor rating would be what you'd be subtracting from it because it's explodey firearms damage.
Oh, actually, yeah. I completely forgot my armor.
So, right, it is now. I know this is very long fights. It is Mina's turn. She cannot act, but she is now no longer stunned. Okay. Amanada, it is your go. Justine, you're on deck.
Okie dokie. I am going to...
Are we not frozen in place?
No.
No.
You said that. Okay.
I said you... No. What was freezing you in place, Sylvia?
The spear.
Oh, no. Yeah, Amanada passed the
Oh, okay, cool.
She passed her dex roll, so she's not stunned.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
So I am going to quick attack again, and I'm going to be on the fighter, and I'll be double fisting my revolvers.
Phrasing.
Let's go. Okie dokie. So that is a dirty 20 to hit, and with my sneak attack, so that's a 22.
Is that not 24? Plus 4 with your sneak attack. Isn't it? thought. Oh no, sorry. Next level it becomes a +4. Apologies.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that's 22.
This is against the fighter, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
And just a reminder, I would have sure shot bullets
Yeah.
because that's something I forgot as well.
Yeah. No, that's so. You're trying to quick attack. What's the feat point cost on that again? It's
4.
4. So yeah, that would be enough.
Yes. Okay. So. Da. 7 and another 1d8 plus 2. Cool. And then 9. So what? 16?
16 points of damage.
Yes. And with my sure shot, that's an additional
1.
1.
Yeah.
So yeah,
17.
17.
He's not looking good at all. But you have quick attacks. You have a second attack.
Yes. Oh, do I want to go for him again, or do I want to go for the sorcerer?
So yeah, your call.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, Mina is in a really bad spot, so I'm glad I would go for that. Yeah. Okay. I'll go again. Nice. Okay. So that one was a 24.
That's a hit.
Sorry, that's actually a 26 to hit.
Well, still a hit.
Yeah. That's a 7 and a 4. So what? 11.
Describe your killing shot.
Oh wait, sorry, 12. Oh, beautiful. I am going to. Has anyone ever watched the movie Equilibrium?
Watch the movie what?
Equilibrium. That's the one. With,
Equilibrium.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So essentially, Amanada is just going to like step out and then just kind of like contort their body because they're a bit acrobatic like that, and I'm going to like bring up my pistol and just like get him straight between the eyes.
Okay, and he drops to the ground, spear clattering on the ground.
Oh, I didn't want to kill
You still have a
anybody.
minor action if you wish.
I have 2 minor actions now because I only lost my. No. I lost them for
2 minor actions. Actually, wait.
I lost them for 2 turns.
2 turns. I think was this the second turn? These rounds are really long.
Is it?
Yeah, I think this was the second turn. So you used your minor action to do the quick attack feat, so you don't have anything left.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so Justine, it's your go. The fighter has dropped to the ground.
Like I didn't want to kill anyone, but
and
they were going to kill us.
The closest to you is the rogue, who is 7 meters away. The sorcerer is 8, and the
Did
witch
Justine
is
get hit with
9.
that spear? Or is she good?
No, Justine avoided the cold.
Oh, no, the spear. Lightning spear.
So you still have only 1 minor action because of the kinetic fog spell, which you had spent on casting Greater Blink. So you have your major action, but all of these 4 individuals are all like the furthest one away from you is the gunslinger, and I think he's at about 10 meters, so they're all within range of your spells.
A nice big.
Who looks the worst?
The sorcerer.
Perfect. Amazing stuff. So I'm going to cast Arcane Bolt on him. And I am going to... So the base one is 4. Gives me 4
bolts.
bullets. And then I can add another one up to the
magic score.
Number of my magic. Okay. So 4, 8, 12. I'm going to spend 12 mana on it, but it's going to be 8 for me.
Yeah, cool.
And so that is going to be
6 bolts.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet suffering Christ. This is brutal.
So that's 24.
Okay.
Plus additional 2.
Yeah. Even with the alchemist armor that you cast on him, that's too much and it overcomes him. Describe your killing blow.
Oh my god.
God.
Oh wow.
We're fucking
So-
murder hobos.
Yeah, it's bad today.
So they're just it's actually very anticlimactic. They're just like those shards that look like ice shards, but they're pure arcane energy. And they just fly into him one by one. And that's it. There are no effects, nothing. And he just falls, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, Ferouz, it's your go.
Okay. So I don't
Inside
know
of her
anything that's happening in there.
No, you don't.
And
You're outside.
Yes. And I
You
had
heard gunshots
decided
and stuff, but you're outside.
yeah. So I had sort of decided this before all this happened, and I'm not gonna change. So
Commit to it.
I am going to cast Moonlight Script to send a message to Madame Gaultier.
Ooh.
Okay.
And so that's going to be the major action. And I'm going to say, I can say, I believe 11 words. Because it's 7 plus 4, my level plus my intellect. So getting attacked, misogynistic assholes won't talk.
Okay.
Help.
Okay.
That's it.
Right. Okay. So just
I really didn't want to kill those people.
No, I didn't either.
But they were going to kill us.
Oh, they were. Like, 100%. These were not nice people.
Those were not gentle spells or attacks at all.
They threw a grenade at us. Let's not forget that, right?
A grenade and shot us with a lightning spear. Like, excuse me.
Okay. She replies pretty quickly. Says, "Stay safe. Don't endanger yourselves. Sending
Too
help."
late.
Sending help?
Yes.
Like, she couldn't have done that before this? Okay.
So,
Okay.
Okay.
so,
And with that, I think my movement is halved. So can I get to any of the doors or windows?
no, like the nearest door to you is like, yeah, it's about 11 meters. You can only move. I think your movement is 7, so you can only move 3 meters. You know, with a major action, you're not going to be able to get. I mean, you can get to. There's a window right here.
So I can get to the window. Can they see me from the window?
Actually, no. The window's now. Sorry, now that I say it, the window's actually quite high up, so you might not even be able to see into it.
And they can't see me. Okay. Then I think since I can't get in, I can use my minor action for lesser telepathy.
You have to be able to
And
see the target
they
to
can
cast
see,
that.
yeah, and that's why I wanted the window, right?
Sorry, you can't. Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Okay.
start making your way to the front of the warehouse.
Yeah. Can I? But wait, can I use 2 minor actions to walk? Because I haven't used another minor
Oh
action.
yeah, you could do that, and that would be the equivalent of a full movement, which would get you 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. That would get you to about here.
Okay. And yeah, this window is also too high up.
Yeah.
How tall is Feyruz?
I think I said she was 160.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did. You did. She's small.
Yeah, 160. She's not. She's average here. Above average actually. But okay. I think I would. No, I don't want to scream just in case other people hear me.
No.
Or should I?
Well, it's basically, and there's a lot of there's gunshots and explosions and stuff. You heard an explosion as well, so like.
True.
there's been-
Then yeah, then my screams won't matter. Then I will just. You know what? They did this. I am obviously very much wounded.
Yes.
And I don't know the situation happened. So I'm just going to start screaming Help, we're being attacked by men!
Okay, cool, great, love it. So it would be at Gwyn's turn. She's taken a bit of damage, so I'm just going to say she's going to spend this turn casting healing tether on herself. Because poor Neve had to drop out to mind a sick doggo. So I'm just going to say that she's spending her turn casting healing tether on herself. Sylvie, it is your turn.
All right. I would imagine. So on the one hand, Sylvia would be all about trying to heal people, but right now she is pissed off and there's been a lot of fire, so she's kind of looking around. How are people looking?
Well, you see Gwyn casting a healing spell on herself, so she's doing better. Mina, she's taking a bit of damage now. Yeah, she's taking a bit of a whack. She's still okay, but like, yeah. And Justine has also taken a bit of a punishing.
I don't have a mass heal. I think Justine is out of range for my spell. So, okay, so we've got these 3 dudes here, correct? 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
and then, yeah. How are they looking? A couple of them are pretty fucked up, right?
Oh yeah. They've all taken the one who's least injured is this guy, the gunslinger. All the rest of the other 2 are witch and our rogue have both taken a fair bit of punishing.
I'm gonna go for the witch because he's more likely to have failed the dex check.
Right. Sorry.
I'm going to. So this is yeah, no, he's in range, right? He is in range for me. I'm going to cast Stone Bullet, but I'm going to spend 8 this time, which gives me a cost of 6. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, wait. Repeat that again. Sorry, you're casting
Stone Bullet for 8, but that costs me 6.
Yeah.
Yep. So let him make his dex save.
Okay, right.
Did he pass?
Oh, sorry. So you see 2 things happening at the one time. He tries to dodge, but as he does, he also brings up a hand, and a magical like field of energy appears around him. Roll for damage.
Right. So that's 3, 4, 5 plus 6. It's only 10 points.
Most of that appears to have been absorbed by. Actually, 2 things. It's like a layer upon a layer. The stone bullet is being hit by this shield that he brought up, and it slows it down, and then some of it gets through and hits a secondary shield around him and dissipates to no effect. So.
Oh, that makes me angry. Can I use a minor action to cast Bless on... I'm going to cast Bless on Aminata.
You can't see Aminata. She's invisible.
Bollocks. All right, then I'll cast it on Mina.
Okay, cast it on Mina, right? So we're at the top of the initiative order. The Glunsinger shouts out, Alfred, Andre, we have to get out of here. And he starts to run out the front.
Does he get an attack of opportunity? Do we get an attack of opportunity? Or?
The closest to him was Mina, and he doesn't go past her. Followed by the other 2. So Feruz, you see them running out. They spot you, but they are they're going flat out sprinting off and away.
Okay. I'll
they left the crate. This is good.
Yeah. Well, I want to just continue to scream that these are the men that attacked us viciously and violently. Go after them. And whoever is possibly hearing
that, you also hear, and any historians, please forgive me. I don't know if this is 100% historically accurate, but screw it. I'm saying it is. you hear the sounds of whistles blowing that you recognize to be the sound of constables' whistles, as there is the sounds of hooves and footsteps running in your direction. You're assuming that the Paris Constabulary has been either called by the sounds of gunshot and grenades, or maybe your screams of help, but they are on the way, maybe a minute or so away from the noise that you're hearing. So you will be able to go run in and tell the party this, but this is a perfect place to pause in our story.
Oh, I know.
Seriously.
So, thank you for joining us tonight for this very fun, interesting game. I had a lot of fun with this myself, getting to throw stuff back at my players that they normally throw at me. They were the glares and the glowering from them was so much enjoyment and so much fun. Thank you all for sticking with us. We hope to see you back again next week, same bad time, same bad channel. So good night all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.